everybody, and this is Ball111, and today we're going to be playing some more MLB The Show. And last game we had, we somehow got a no decision, only giving up 1 earned because bullpen. But I mean, the season, wait, what month is this? August, yeah, we only have a couple.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
I'd say probably about 5-6 more, well no, more like, yeah, about 5-6 more starts actually makes a little bit more sense because one, there's off days. And this is their best MLB season to date. Yeah, and even like innings, if we can get to the 136, which I doubt, would be great. So we're pretty in the bottom of the barrel teams.
Afternoon baseball here on the show.
This is the first time we've actually stayed in that MLB roster.
Striding in, Luis Basabe. He will
entire
lead this
season.
one off today.
Off the afternoon for Milwaukee.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound.
High fly ball.
Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bert Marion comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone.
I mean, we're probably going to have to move a few times if we want to get some postseason.
That irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To short.
Minus hits for now,
Throw
but
on
takes
to
out.
first, 2 gone. Now to the plate, Rafael Devers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there for strike 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Ball.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Chapman into shallow left. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So up steps Joey Bart now. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
2-1.
Strike.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven
That
to
ball
right
set
field
high.
and
Deep. Warning track.
He's
Wall.
gonna haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. Now here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
The next
Ball.
0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Line to the right side, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Digging in, Nick Williams. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Hey, we got 2. 2 down.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Now the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Still 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Ooh, they're calling that a fair ball.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips
They
it
should
down
have grounded
the
that.
line. Just how they draw it up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A shot down the first baseline.
Foul ball.
But a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Williams leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made.
And we're out of it.
Now at the plate, number 73, 9-1-2 due up. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. At the plate, Luis Basabe. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Yeah, we're a pitch to contact pitcher for sure.
1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
1-1.
Hey, let's go right here.
The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Nobody, go home.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Little squeaks down the
At
line.
the plate, Bert Marion.
Ball.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Chop to the right side. Should get the runner to third. Scooped up, and that's the second out.
Oh, we're due up. Okay.
Now batting, Rafael Devers. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Third inning, no score to this point. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Left fielder looking up into the bleachers and gone.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in
So I
bunches.
I get a thing in the outside portion of the plate, and he still hits it.
Very good hot streak.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ripped on the ground to first. And
But
he'll
I
step
just
on the
need some
bag
offensive
himself in the-
support right now.
Welcome back as the Cubs look to get their bats going here in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers...
All set for the start
Yeah, I'm
of the
getting
inning.
zero
Digging in
offensive
is the
support.
outfielder, Tristan Less. On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding into the box, Nick Williams. He reached on a single in his first try. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The problem is those.
Standing in.
We need our offense to wake up.
Last time up. Line to the right side.
God.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, well, I have 0 Ks, so that.
Low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Runner goes for second. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Got him.
So there's a first K of this ball game.
Number 73, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right there for strike 1.
Hey, here we go. No outs now.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Digging in once again.
Chase 2 strikeouts.
1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit back up the middle.
Oh my God.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Milwaukee leaderboard to find that his total is currently tops on the roster in that department. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, let's roll 2.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is into the box now. Joshua Gibbons. He's 0 for 1
Do I
thus
swing
far.
here or?
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
I'm gonna at least
Played it away
see
there. 1
one.
ball, no strikes. 5th inning. 2-1 our score. Lifted into the air out towards center field.
That's
Center
nothing,
fielder giving
unfortunately.
chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
It's a good rip though.
Rafael Devers will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at this 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch. And he turns this one around high.
Are you
to center
kidding me?
field. Into the basket, and it's gone.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in.
That was literally right
so
where the catcher wanted that.
Talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now here it comes. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game.
This
so
start
far.
is just turning out sour.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one.
And everyone on the team can.
Oh, yeah, he actually won.
Tonight. They finally snapped that 8-game losing skid.
So we have a terrible start. We get picked up. But one batter did everything. Yeah, we really need to get K's up somewhere. Like, what I really need is to get some good offense. Yeah, well, at least we're no longer on the bottom.
MLB The Show's Joshua Gibbons, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Josh Sanderson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat.
That's just showing how bad the offense has been and
As they
stuff.
take the field here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey,
Yeah,
nobody
Manny B.
away.
And you know what, D-Roll? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do.
So
You
if we
gotta
can
look
have a
in the mirror.
good
You're playing for
start.
way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Ji-Hwan Bae comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a
That's what
called
we need
strike
right now.
1.
It's just a
Into
dominating
the windup,
start.
here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left.
Shit.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base
The
hit.
problem is also our Ks per 9 stat won't be up
Hard
great.
pulling single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to
That
leave
was a good
pitches over
pitch.
the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there.
we
It's
got one.
0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not
Man,
sure,
strike
but he
3.
may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Elvis Calzado goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Javier Ilez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bae, the runner at first with 2 gone. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Hit sharply toward the right side.
And a
In
base
there,
hit.
Base hit. And
But that's what I have
will
issues
go
with,
no
is
further
because
than
Ks
second,
per
and
9
There are 2 aboard now.
is
Into the box
such
now,
a low
C.J.
statistic
Abrams.
still.
Swinging a ground
Shit.
ball to third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The run is in to score, and they
Look
take
at
an early
everything's gonna
1-0
hit
lead.
because of that.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
And the ball is
Bobbled
dropped
it.
on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let. Now in the box.
And now I'm not going to get the
As he'll
offensive
his first
support.
opportunity in this one. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Gilbert has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Behind 0-2 now. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Ground ball. And one away.
Time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Problem is that whip has been climbing.
Settling in now, Jason Martin. He's got that
Still
average
good,
way up into the 330s to begin the day. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
We need 1, 2, 3 innings.
The 1-0. There's a slider taken
Come
for a
on.
ball.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And that's through for a hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield.
Oh, my God.
If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Stepping up now, Josh Sanderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This
First
is
pitch is a
ridiculous.
sinker, too low. 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. First and second now, one man out. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Hey, we got one here.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4,
Spin it, spin it.
6,
That's an out.
3. It's a double play and the inning is over.
He is not happy with that call.
Riding in once again, Ji-hwan Bae. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Now it's Slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Hot shot down the line.
Foul ball.
This will get foul for strike 2.
That's also half our problem is they're hitting it
And
right
another
down the
foul
line.
ball.
Where I don't have someone
Looking
playing.
for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
What I'm having issues with
there's
is
a
getting
big hit to lead off
strikeouts.
the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
The 1-1 home. Gets a small piece near the plate. That's a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. Fly ball to straightaway left.
That was right to him.
Rivas will settle under it to make the play for the first out.
The problem is we're slowly adding
at the plate,
to
Javier
that whip.
Giles. He reached on a single in his first try. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Hit back toward the mound.
Are you
for a base
kidding
hit.
me?
He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Long throw to third, and he is in there.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
C.J. Abrams is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's
Swing and a
well
miss.
Got him to go down swinging there. C.J. Abrams goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Shea Langoliers will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. He's set. The 0-1. Check
That's a
swing,
strike.
but he held up in time. Ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Bowles is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So into the box, Joshua Gibbons. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Out in front of it, strike one. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run.
That's perfect.
He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So the
perfect. And nothing.
Art Gilbert. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Of course, I hit it right to center field again.
That's by him for strike one.
I mean, that would have been perfect to have it go over.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Martin, a base hit in his first trip. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Hit on the ground is short.
Ground ball, and there's 2 away.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Digging in now, Jason Shoemaker. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
This time the opposing pitcher has to do some hitting.
Lifted the other way down the left field line.
Trying to tire him out.
This will wind up a foul ball. This is line to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that kind of works to our
favor. You don't see that
favor.
all the time. Pitcher deep in the count of 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2.
There's
Son of a
and
bitch.
Drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Liner toward right center. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letter.
Joshua!
What?
Hang up your coat.
What?
Your coat.
What?
Get up here.
What?
Get up here.
No.
Hang up your coat.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
If it's not in the hanger, it's not hung.
Oh, okay.
Lazy ass.
Ready for another shot now. Elvis Calzado. He'll start things out as we begin.
Actually got a damn run, but that doesn't help.
Here's the first offering. Popped up. Kirilloff has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Line drive to center field.
Right to him.
Ciani is right there, 1 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Javier Ilez. He singled his last time up. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets
And
there,
2 away.
and that's the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, C.J. Abrams. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
0-1.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind.
The thing is, it almost feels like our team isn't really doing a lot.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
No ball.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Mark Joyal will look for a one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish.
And
The Pittsburgh Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked.
Ridiculous. Like, okay, there's a point when if your offense is not giving you run support at all, like, as a pitcher, you're not going to do well. You're not going to fucking do well as a pitcher. Give me the goddamn Ks per nine. That's why I hate this so much. You can't focus on what you need. Like, it's like you may know that you need work on a certain X pitch, but you may never get to work on said pitch or skill. Now we're 21-16 with 5 MLB saves.
We are under the... Digging in, Joshua Gibbons. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first
So we
inning.
haven't even took the mound yet.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, Manny, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up.
And a base hit.
Homestand. Yeah, this
Find
is
the ball, find the ball, find the ball. All right, you're here, you're here, you're here.
A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay to the plate.
Not in time.
Not in time as the second run scores.
You know, I'll be right back.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I'm
assuming it's going to be a 1 RBI error
for much longer.
Like, the fact is that we haven't even taken the mound yet.
Digging in, Oscar
Makes things 15 times better.
Scoring position with Sugan.
And the Reds are running into the bullpen.
3-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Round it hard,
Drop!
round it hard.
Glynn there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. So stepping in, Joe Glynn. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here it comes, 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
All right, 2-2 pitch.
And the
Strike 3.
fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Giselle Antuna, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get.
He's had 208. Oh my God, this guy
Get things
sucks.
turned around in a hurry. The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second.
Damn it.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out
It's like a little
base hit.
squeaker. And
that's
been
gotta
my
be
biggest.
frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
287 the average coming in. An even 20 home runs and an even 70 RBIs. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, one away.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Softly hit down to third.
Yeah, you're only going to get
no
one.
shot at 2. One there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. From the stretch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Good pitch.
Kelnick is off of first with 2 away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will.
All right, now time to capitalize on some men.
In now, Gary Sanchez.
Case
In
we
case
scored
you
another
haven't
run.
been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there,
Foul
you
ball.
can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And
No
indeed,
shot.
he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Guadalupe Zapata is forced onto the mound. 10-3 at the end of this contest. The Cubs came out.
Well, that ain't good. Because, I mean, the thing is, we were dealing in that one, too. Bad back stiffness, but which means our spot changes in the rotation. So, which means we can.
A player receives the check-in from one of his coaches.
It's case for 9. Let me train the case for 9, bitch. Yeah, I might get an extra couple. Apparently we're pulled out of the rotation because of that. That's really annoying. Because one, we get like some really good ass starts in that.
Joshua Gibbons is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Joshua Gibbons.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Ronnie Mauricio. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field, into the bleachers, and gone.
Well, the skipper called him for a reason.
Dude, I'm not a bullpen pitcher.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Cardinals jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
Like, shit, you're just gonna put someone right into a big spot when they haven't just came back from a minor injury. Yeah, I think we fucking lost the spot.
The skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
Okay, give me the goddamn. Diamondbacks have defeated the Yankees. Wow. And you have terrible players.
An early winter check-in. The player is offered advice on contract matters.
Yes, $10 million. Oh, what? Oh, bullshit. They sent us back down.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
This is fucking ridiculous. Like, a 1 point something ERA, and then you like, nope, minors again. I mean, half our problem is it's not only... It's not letting us work on stuff we actually need, so, like, I don't know if it's just fucking a glitch, or...
Player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
I mean, right now we're getting paid like $10 million in order to... So Sinker's getting max at this point. Yeah, let's get home runs per 9 as well.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
I mean, eventually we'll literally have all these good pitches, but nothing else to bet on.
An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors.
Hit sprint, I definitely.
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
I mean, what's really ridiculous is the fact that you get a 1 point freaking something ERA, and then they send you down to the minors?
A manager checks in with his ball club.
That's what I don't like, is the fact that they're just like acting like that season never happened. I mean, pretty soon we're gonna have some ridiculous pitches.
Manager checks in with his ball club.
Fuck. This is what I don't like, is, okay, now we're just like, no, you're gonna be trapped with us even longer. I might have to go like a season somewhere else just to...
A player receives input from a coach.
That's working clutch. Yeah, I am still pissed off. I mean, you don't send someone with a 1 point something ERA the previous season to the minor leagues. I mean, that's the definition of freaking stupidity. Because I don't ever play the minor league games because they're stupid. Especially when A1 I know I can play in the big leagues. And it won't let me work on case per 9, which will ridiculously help.
A manager addresses his team about their recent slump.
Can I at least work on hits per 9? No, I can't even get hits. Because it's not giving me that stuff, because it thinks I need to work on other stuff. Yeah, I mean, as much as, yeah, that would be nice, but that would involve me freaking playing a game, and I don't want to do that. Like, I think right now I gotta, like, start upgrading some of the stuff.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. With the season approaching its final stretch, the manager calls for heightened focus from his players.
Yeah, I think what we're trying to do is we gotta build some of that other stuff up. But I mean, we're probably gonna have to go somewhere else with an MLB contract temporarily. As much as I don't want to, I mean, that's probably the only choice I have right now.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
I mean, the thing is, I've had some seasons where, like, you can do ridiculously good, but This is just ridiculous. Yeah, might as well work on the hits per 9, because A1, the hits per 9 is really what controls a lot of my problems. I mean, if we can get that up to about 80, that would be great.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization...
Yeah, I'm just going to skip this like normal. Walks per 9, hits per 9. I mean, the hits are very important, though, because, like, the higher that number, the less hits, less chance of hits you're going to be able to give up. I mean, you can still give up hits, but 1 less contact, 2.
Holding a healthy but not insurmountable divisional lead, this young team is urged not to allow a lapse in intensity.
Just kind of at this point, just hope we can get back to the show. But still, like, a little percentage change in hits per 9 should show up.
Having split the first 2 in an extended series, the emphasis is on grabbing the upper hand in Game 3.
Marlins defeat the Royals, which is kind of horrifying. Okay, so apparently the Cubs just don't like anyone. Christian Yelich of the... He went back to Miami, okay. Oh, now we're back on the goddamn roster again.
With the arrival of another spring, teams gather to gear up for a brand new season.
A decent... Okay, scratch that. Every time I say that, something bad happens. Oh, not this BS again.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
This is getting ridiculous.
This team's pitchers are being challenged to ask more of themselves.
I see this manager's also a dumbass. Oh my god, finally! We can get K's per 9 again.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills. A manager addresses his team about their recent slump.
The thing is, if we can get to the eventually to the point, which might, so we might be playing an unrealistic amount of time in this game. It's basically what we have about 10 seasons, I think, left really to do shit.
The player's agent calls to touch base.
I want to move on right now.
The player expresses interest in going elsewhere.
They shouldn't have made my control for 2 more years. I should be done with this shit already.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills. A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement. A manager checks in with his ball club.
But what makes no sense is when we had 2 years, and then 2 years, and then 2 years, and then 2 years.
A young pitcher is called into his manager's office after a notable performance. A pitcher receives kudos from his coach after a memorable appearance.
Wait, that means we're back in the roster. Well, rotation. Oh.
The pitcher is confronted with a less than stellar stat.
That's probably because the team sucks, so... This season, 45 innings, 21 earned runs. So, you know, if we can fix that ERA, which as it's up there.
Afternoon, Vic. Joshua Gibbons is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Into the box now, Jazz
Ball
Chisholm.
one.
He will lead this one off today. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today. Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
To the plate now, Connor Scott.
Hey guys, he doubled up right
Ground
there.
ball.
Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just
Okay,
misses
he
the first
took
one,
way
makes the
too long.
adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
The second baseman.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. There's one. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Cleveland McMahon. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Not in time.
Not in time. He's in there at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air.
Are you
left
kidding
field.
me?
And that'll hit off the ivy out there.
Hold it.
He pulls into second safely as
I
they
have
jump ahead
no-
with a run scoring on the play.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position.
Because back-to-back chances to get double plays.
Lacing a double
Both
and driving
opportunities
in a run,
failed.
just like you draw it up.
Well thrown sinker that time down, but in the strike zone. Line hard.
The slider sucks
Foul.
still. Ooh, caught it?
1 and
God, I don't
2.
think ever
Here it
throw that.
is. Popped him up. Joyle in foul ground. And that ends the inning. Striding in, Kerry Chow. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Hit on the ground toward the left.
And another
And
base
a base
hit.
hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, I really
Batting
hate
average
shifts.
fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right
In there, now the throw. Low throw, and he can't handle
Okay, so
the
they're
short
just
hop.
stealing apparently.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
No one out with a runner at second. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Arias is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not
All right, that'll
tagging,
work.
will retreat to second base. First pitch of the at-bat. Josh Rojas comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Still 1 and 2
Fouled
as he
off.
fouls it away. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away. So here now is the pitcher, Esteban Silva, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Yeah, I will say
Strike
it's a
1 to
lot,
start the at-bat.
like control-wise, we slightly have better mechanics.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jazz Chisholm. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Connor Scott is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary
And another base
You're
hit.
getting a knock every day of the week. You're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Stepping in now, Cleveland
That's a
McMahon.
strike.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0
McMahon.
count. Here it is. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Scott over at second. Tyler is over at first with one away. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Swing and miss.
Slitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. So coming to the plate, Davis Wenzel. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Welcome back as the Cubs look to get their bats going here in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. One major factor in their struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than any other team in the league, leading a member of the coaching staff to tell me, without a doubt, it's something we have to rectify. Strikeouts happen, but sometimes it feels like we're losing focus and just flailing up there, and that can't happen. That's something for us to keep an eye on with this club, Matt.
All set for the start of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Kerry Chow. And he'll start
the thing is, if we turn dominant, though, like, technically we could probably extend a career infinite. I don't think the game actually puts a max.
To the left side. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Digging in the switch hitter, Michael Papierski. He flew out in his last at-bat. Plays off 1-0. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. A ball and a strike. Papierski playing here in his age 34 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Here's a fly ball, well hit.
Heads up, whoa.
Terrell has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone. Ready now for the Marlins, Josh Rojas. First time up, he went down looking.
That's
strike one. Strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error so far.
This letter's not been working all game, so.
Saws him off here as this ball
that
into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends. So digging in now, Esteban Silva. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Ohtani is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Now here it comes. Jazz Chisholm is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
And a knock.
That's a base hit into left field.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire.
The alley in left center, and that's in there.
Base
hit.
Hey, no runner.
And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on 2nd and 3rd. We'll see if they can cash them in.
A hit and 2 tries for him so far. 2-0 now.
Trying to keep him from doing anything, but
3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away. Ready once again, Cleveland McMahon. He'll look to bounce back.
Oh my God.
After striking out his
just stop throwing that goddamn slider. The slider has not been working efficiently.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Oh my
God. Low, ball 2. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
All even now, 2-2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Hey, talking about having a quality game, D-Row, with that base hit right there, that go-ahead RBI, that's his 4th run batted into the game.
I'm going to tell you what he's thinking right now, Dan. Bullpen, don't blow this for me because I'm getting my name in the paper and I'm getting interviewed big time after this one. Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
And yet another foul ball here.
Yeah, I don't know why, but like
the seats and the count will remain.
For some reason, I can't pitch, but the AI can't for me.
1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. He's set and the pitch. 3 runs already home here. In there, strike 2.
Two outs here.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, this is a big pitch right.
And we'll have
Struck
to
him
leave
out.
it there as this is strike 3 and that.
And I'm assuming we're going to get pinched hit for
Elvis Martinez will be summoned. 4-2 the final score today.
We have no
Miami
offense.
wrap up their 20th road win of the season.
I don't think I pitched one good. I think I pitched one good game in the past few episodes. Like I just can't. I don't have the attributes for the longest time because of how screwed over I was earlier. They're just gonna give me another shot apparently the next day. Oh wow! Okay, so we just gave. We are. Yeah, we're gonna be out of it again.
We are under. Striding in, Julian Escobar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Bouncer to the left side. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Hit down the line at first.
Foul ball?
But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Fouled off.
Escobar aboard here at first with nobody out. And this is lined softly to the left side. But foul.
Nobody here, nobody.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards catch.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Problem is Colorado center atmosphere, so pitching's harder here.
Striding in for the Rockies, J.J. Bleday. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled away. And another foul ball.
He just learned to be out.
Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Bishop is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of. And he'll get there to make the catch right next to the tarp. First offering on
Hey,
its
and
way.
apparently we're going to get no offensive support.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul
Why is
ball.
my third
Strike
baseman
two.
so far off the line?
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Grant Levine, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And it's fouled away. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-1.
Just missed.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side.
All right, we go
Back now in Denver, home of the Rockies, who have certainly treated their fans to some impressive.
Pitcher Joshua Gibbons steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Got that pitch. Here you go.
First delivery to him on the way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Milosevic has finished off more than 1,900 career innings during his time in the big leagues, and he's stacked up over 1,900 strikeouts in those innings, putting him inside the top 100 on the all-time leaderboard. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's the 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Oh my God.
Ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Yeah, they should. I'm sorry. We should go back to the old point system. Because the point system worked a lot better.
Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Either that or it should be a choice.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Because the points made a lot more sense, and then you didn't have to worry about so many things locking up on you, which halted progression.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jordan Milosevic comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he fouls this one off.
One down.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
And this is a good
Stepping
game.
in and ready for another shot, Julian Escobar. He'll swing it from the left side right here. 0-1 the count.
Yeah, this game seems definitely I've got more control over everything.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Darnell is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Jordan Groshans. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly.
And
on
two
first
away.
himself for the out. Digging in to try it again. Hunter Bishop. He flew out at his last at-bat. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
And he dives to
beautiful
make
catch.
a spectacular catch. The next Cub up, Joshua Gibbons, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fouled off.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here.
The windup and the 0-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2 to count.
This pitcher wants to get a strikeout, but
Heading out towards shallow right.
I'll make him
Day
have
in a
to
few
work
steps as
for
he
it.
takes it 2 down. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Cody Hosey. This is foul right side. Here's the 0-1.
And no balls, 2 strikes.
Strike this guy out. Get yourself. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
This is hit pretty well out to left field.
Ball high, deep, warning track, wall.
He leaps, but he can't get it.
That
It's
ball's
down
gonna be
for
down.
extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Grant Levine, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second
That's a
with a base
strike.
hit into the outfield. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0.
Fouled off.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind
And
short. And that's going to fall for a base
the
hit.
shortstop,
And they'll
instead
get
of
it in
going back,
quickly.
he charges
First
in.
and third now with nobody out. Standing in, Nick Decker, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nick Decker is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Irving Ortega will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his
0-2.
hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you
Swing
have
and a
this
miss.
guy way off balance.
Got him to go down swinging there. Irving Ortega becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Jordan Balazovic is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2.
Back outside. Hey, looking good, let's go.
Grounded back up the middle.
And
This is
the
a base hit, and
pitcher
that'll get
gets
him
a
on
base
the
hit.
board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Freaking.
Standing in now, Julian Escobar. No balls and a strike to count. He's working
We contact
on
and terrible
game so
defense.
far. Oh, coming on quickly here.
And
He makes the diving catch
that saved a few runs.
at the plate, Jordan Groshans. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. Now here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Foul ball.
Hey, nobody went.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The thing is, though, we don't have the greatest stamina yet.
J.J. Bleday. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down.
2 down.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Bishop. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
So now to the plate, Cody Hosey. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And now the Cubs pitcher, Joshua Gibbons. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Hey, see it. Let's drive it.
First delivery to him on the way. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Heading out toward
drop.
Fielder is on the run.
And
lays out, and he's got it.
We're right.
Great play for out number 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Grant Levine.
And a base hit.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make it out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far.
Line
by the third baseman for the out. Ready for another chance? Irving Ortega. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. He's ready now. The pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Line to the right side. Ohtani is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Bobby Witt Jr. will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center.
That ball will be
fielder,
missed.
He's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The runner from first crosses the plate. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Colorado Rockies cross the plate.
Josh, shut it down.